Hey guys, AJ here, Aiden Jenkins here, and today I want to be talking about my job experience. And if you haven't seen it, I shaved my face recently. That's the reason why I look different compared to the previous videos. But in this video, I will be talking more about my job experiences after high school and all that stuff. And I've only had two jobs so far. My first job was when I worked at Zaxby's. And if you don't know what Zaxby's is, it's like this fried chicken esque restaurant. And I worked there for a good 5 months. Around my first month, everything was all good. Really, really good. Second month, it started coming downhill. I felt more neutral. And then the last 3 months, I felt horrible. Horrible work in there. The managers didn't treat me as well. I just felt like absolute shit there. And there were nights where I was absolutely terrible because my mental health was so drained out from there. I absolutely hated working there. Um, and even still to this day, I hate working there. I hated the fact of me working there. I only had one manager I really, really liked there, and that was Kevin. And there have been instances where I've seen Kevin outside of Zaxby's. For example, Cinemark. And I think I saw him at my new job, which I will be talking about that in a few more seconds. But I worked at Zaxby's for a total of 5 months. It didn't work out too well. So for me I was like, hey, I hate working here. I've been hating working here for 3 months at this point. There's no reason on why I should be working here anymore. If I don't feel happy at this job, why not I just quit? Because at this point I'm not happy with my life. I'm not happy with the life that I'm living right now. So it's like, hey, why not? Why not I just quit working here? And so I went to the manager's room and I just said, hey, I'm done working here. And they're like, why? I said, I get treated with disrespect every night. I get treated like shit. Yet nobody defends me over here. I gotta fucking defend myself. Not only that, I gotta walk all the way over here. I can't do that. Traffic is fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible over here. Because mind you, I did not have a driver's license. I didn't. Um, my electric scooter broke down, and then my bike got stolen, and then I had to walk, which was horrible. Which was absolutely horrible. Walking distance was bad because around that street it really gets busy, so I had the high chance of actually getting ran over. And then third, I was like, I just don't like working here no more. And they're like, what day do you want to close off? I said I'll close off for around tomorrow. And so that's when he wrote me off the schedule and I headed out. Headed back home to see my mom and my sister. And then I went, I headed for, I think, a couple weeks until I told my mom that I had left the place. But around that time, I found ways to actually make a pay for myself, which was donating plasma. I donated plasma in my spare time, donating basically plasma to help other people live. So I donated plasma, made around 50 at a one pay, 50 at a one pay, and then there was a time where there was like 75, and then a 30 out of a week. I forgot, but that was around the pay for weeks, and then that was my time for the time being, And then I had the idea. Around those times I was scheduling like interviews and stuff. Like I was still trying to get a new job. Nothing was working, and then I finally landed on Nukes. And the position that I filled in all those positions. Um, Sandwich, pizza, DRA, dish, just any, because I was desperate. I was desperate for a job because the stuff that I was doing at Plasma. Respect to those guys, I love those Plasma doctors. I really, really do. They're really, really great people. But I was desperate for a job that could actually make me a living because I live by myself. I live by myself in my spare time. So basically, Nukes was right open for me. And so I decided to, you know, schedule an interview there. Try to get in with Renata over there. Renata's a great woman too. Really, really great manager. Love her. I love all those guys over there. I don't really show it too much because I'm not really much of a I don't show my love too much as I used to unless I'm very, very comfortable. Not mean that in like a negative way, but like I filled in for Nukes. They scheduled me the interview. I went there. I was in a suit. Um, I was in a white suit jacket with a shirt. I think it was a pink button down. Wore pants. Combed my hair. Mind you, my hair looked shitty. It looked like Donald Trump's hair. It looked absolutely horrible. Um, Brandon saw me as soon as I walked into the door, and he was like, "Yep, that's who we're gonna hire. That's who we're gonna hire." Dude, my hair looked like shit. There's no way you want to hire me. And I was like, "Wow, my hair looks so terrible. I look like Donald Trump's toupee." But I went for the interview. I forgot my idea, so I had to come back to my house, go grab the idea. I got that. Went back. We talked for around 10 minutes or so. And then by the end of it, the manager had already told me that I had the interview, which made me happy. I loved the fact that I got the interview as fast as I did because I was not expecting it. I was like, y'all are so are y'all desperate or do y'all actually like me? Because I'm getting two signals. And it made me happy. It made me happy. And then Brandon told me before I go I could get like a free drink out of the machine. Which I did. I got myself a Coke because Coke was what I mostly drank. Like, if you're gonna get a drink for free, might as well just get one of the sodas. So I got a Coke. Went went outside and told my mom the good news that I had gotten the job. A couple of days later, I get my shirt and they booked me in for like training. I got trained by Dish, which was Jerry, and then I got trained by DRA, which was Steven. There have been an instance where I have wanted to get trained by Server, cause I still want to get trained by Server. I really, really do. I think that'd be really, really. I think that'd be a really, really good position. I think it's similar to, from what I've seen, it's similar to DRA in a way. So I think it'd be easy. The only thing that I think that I might struggle with is cashier, but I think they might be patient with me on that. But as at the time being, like I'm still working at Nukes. I have been working here for 6 months now. I've been working here since April 1st. So a very, very good bit. Half a year. Half a year I've been working at Nukes. And that's just basically my whole job history so far. Everything has been good and everything has been good since then. I haven't had any problems. There have been a few instances where I've been iffy with my coworkers, like noticing bad things and stuff like that sort. Not trying to cause drama, but like basically like seeing something that I don't really like a lot. But I won't talk about it too much. But that's basically my whole job experience. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Peace out.